really heavy energy. So let's see what, the first thing I want to know is where you're at just now. Okay, so coming out of August into September, where are you just now? I'm using the Rider Waite deck for this. And then I'm just going to clarify it with some angel cards for your relationships, the Crystal Angels, and I've got this new deck called the Work Your Light Oracle, which is pretty cool, so that will give you some spiritual advice. Okay, so first up, Cancer. We're kind of really dealing with relationships just now. I feel like they have probably been the main kind of focus on your mind, even though I feel like for a lot of you they're kind of like in the backgrounds. So I feel like for a lot of you, although you might not have a relationship in your life just now, love has been on your mind. Okay, so there's a few ways we can look at this. So we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so this is quite a Page of Cups is quite a juvenile energy. It's a little bit like a teenager being in love. And when the Page of Cups appears, it can be that you're kind of maybe perhaps ready to make a romantic gesture towards someone, but you feel that this person is someone who you're maybe thinking about, but you've maybe not made a commitment to this person. And maybe that you just see it as a bit of fun, or you're just seeing it as a little bit more than friendship, not quite ready for full blown romance yet. But it's a really good card to have, the Page of Cups, because basically this type of energy that you're in. Now, maybe you're not in a relationship, maybe there's no one that you're interested in just now, but the Page of Cups is really someone that feels quite happy with where they are just now. They have like a dreamy approach to life. They are optimistic. They are they feel it's basically having that happiness from within. So I feel as if this is what we're kind of moving forward with, as we leave August and going into September. So there's this there's this kind of inner strength, or realizing that we have to be happy from within without anything that's going on round about us. So for some of you, it could be a romantic gesture, which is more than friendship, or might be still in the friendship stages, but you're maybe kind of looking to gently move that forward. Um, Now we've got the Knight of Wands reversed, and typically like knights kind of represent movement. He is reversed, so I feel as if like we're maybe not going after like our heart's desire yet. We're maybe not um we're maybe a little bit blocked in how we can move forward in relation to career or passions or that romantic love interest. Okay, so the thing that I'm picking up just now is that we're maybe not feeling good enough. Okay, we're maybe not feeling good enough. I feel as if something's knocked your confidence. Um, Now the Knight of Wands is typically usually it's kind of like a faster card than some of the other knights in the deck. And it's really about kind of going after your passion. Um, so what stopped you? What's kind of stopped you, or what's blocking you? Well, I feel as if like there's just like a lot of change happening. Okay, there's a lot of change happening, and I feel as if this is perhaps to do with the emotions. Like there's a lot of I feel like there's like a lot of inner turmoil here, and I feel as if like whatever's happening just now in your romantic life or in your career, it needs to come from within. You're ready for a change, but you're realizing that you need to let go of these old patterns, this old way of thinking, these behavior changes, whatever it is that has been blocking you from what you want. You're recognizing that there's like a personal development kind of transformation here. So the Death card is always about transformation and big changes. And I feel like whatever it is that you're trying to break free from, I feel like even if you're not really acknowledging it, like It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I feel that you are very affected by the energies right now, and I feel like, yeah, you're maybe having a wee bit of a hard time compared to like the other signs just now. It's been very emotional for you. Um, so there is a bit of. Please don't think this emotional turmoil is you being weak or you having problems, because I feel like it's surface residue. It's like it's stuff that's coming up to heal you, okay? It's stuff that's coming up to heal you, so pay attention to it and deal, not so much just deal with the feelings, what's behind those feelings, what is the core of the issue here? Because what I'm seeing here is that there's maybe a relationship here that you either wanted or it's not working out for you. Um, or you feel like there's a disconnect from this person, and I feel like maybe you're wondering like, what does it take, or what would it take to be with this person? What would it take? I mean, do you really want to give up completely? Okay, because I feel like maybe this situation just needs a little bit more work. It maybe just needs, did we maybe not move fast enough? Did we maybe not move fast enough with the Knight of Wands, perhaps? What I am picking up though, there is transformation where relationships are. So even if like there's someone on your mind just now, I feel like you're doing some inner work. So just maybe this person is for you, and maybe that they're not. But I do feel as if like you're making a decision here about where you go from here with regards to having certain people in your life or certain relationships. And what I want to say is, don't let the past like hold you back. Like, be the Page of Cups. Be that person that is light-hearted and attracts love. Um, don't like, don't give it all up just because you've been hurt. Okay. You can still enjoy the perks of a relationship. You can still enjoy having people in your life, but yes, this means that, sometimes we have to invite people into our life, and sometimes we do get hurt. Okay, sometimes we do get hurt. And that's just part of it, but it's that heart that transforms us, that allows us to grow. We just need to expand our heart more, and forgive. So forgiveness can be coming up here. Okay, so that's what we're moving forward with as we come into September, okay? So what's coming up in September for you? What is coming up in September for you, Cancer? Okay. Let's get a little bit of a... You've got the Page of Cups again. Okay. Okay, you've got the Queen of Cups, so we're dealing with a lot of emotions. You've got the Star. Let's see what else we've got. We've got the Chariot. The Chariot's been coming up a lot recently. Movement, decisions. I'll just go through these in a wee second. Okay, yeah, it's time to take action. Just give me one more card, please. Get the Two of Cups again. Two of Cups again. Okay, right. Okay. So the first thing I'm looking at is the Five of Wands. So we've got a bit of sometimes I look at this card and I feel like it can mean conflict, okay? So it could be that you're wrestling with yourself about what needs to be done, or how you're going to move forward. But it's also a card that I look at sometimes and I kind of question whether or not they're all working together. So I feel like this is maybe like doing a bit of jiggery pokery in your life, moving things about and working out what it is you really want and how you're going to get there. That's just my interpretation that's coming through just now. You've got this Page of Cups energy again, so I feel like I really feel like this is you learning to be happy. Okay, really learning to be happy, learning to embrace life, learning to appreciate the small things. We've also got the Queen of Cups. So I feel like this could be someone in your life just now who you see as like the emotional prize, or yeah, I feel like for some of you, okay, this is what I'm getting, okay. For some of you, a lot of the men who may be watching this, I feel like you're identifying as the Page of Cups, okay? And you're in this happy-go-lucky phase. Now, you may be watching this as a man and you may actually be identifying with the Queen of Cups, okay? So just take what resonates. Gender isn't important here, so it could be man, it could be a woman, just take what resonates with you. So you could be feeling like you are the Queen of Cups and the person in question is represented by the Queen of Cups. Okay? So I feel very much that while this is an improvement to how you felt recently, like happy-go-lucky, I feel like you just don't have a big enough offer for the Queen of Cups. Okay? I feel like you just don't have enough. You feel like you don't have enough to offer. Okay? You want to be the king, to be the the king to the queen. That's what I'm getting, okay? I also feel as if for some of you, you could see an offer coming in, but that offer doesn't feel mature enough, or it doesn't feel stable enough, or it feels as if like there's just not enough to give there. Okay, so I feel like there's a jump between what you want to give someone and what you want to give someone and where you want to be. Okay, so I feel like there's a bit of there, you feel as if there's a bit of a jump there to get to where you want to be. And I feel like for maybe like some of you emotionally, okay, take relationships out of the equation, to do with like emotional health and mental health. I feel like maybe some of you are feeling a bit happier, or maybe like emotions are kind of improving, but you still have like a way to go to get to this Queen of Cups stage, this really kind of stable emotional person. So I feel like for some of you who are maybe like on a health journey, working to improve their mood or working to improve how they feel, it's going good, but there still needs to be a little bit more work done there. Okay, so that was a few messages. Take what resonates. Okay, so we've got the star, and the star for me is all, I see the star as kind of more balanced. I do see it as success. So I feel like whatever it is that you're striving to do just now, whether that's working on yourself, working out what you want out of a career, or even with relationships, I feel like you're going to be successful. I feel like you are going to see eventually the love interest that's coming in for you. I feel like you will see them as your star, okay, or they will see you as like the star. But also I'm feeling like there's like a lot of emotional balance here, okay? So I feel like we're stabilizing things. So this could be a stable commitment coming in, a stable emotional love commitment, or it could be that you're just, you're stabilizing your life, you're kind of working on grounding yourself, and you're managing your emotions a lot better. I still feel as if like we're not really kind of in touch with our intuition, or we're not really in touch with what it is that we truly want. We know we're on a path here, we know that we know kind of what we want, we know what goals we're going after, but I feel like there's still something deep within us that you haven't really kind of acknowledged yet. So there's something, you know that you're meant to do something, but you don't really know what it is yet. So I feel like there's a bit of disconnect there. I feel there's like some decisions to make with, again, with emotions, with love. Could be that you're deciding whether to stay single or whether you want to kind of date again. I feel for some of you it's more financial issues, but what I am seeing is that you need to make a decision here. There is a little bit of introspection going on. I feel as if we are still holding back, and we may just be in the contemplating stage, working out what it is that we truly want. But I want to say that this time away from relationships, or this time away from, if it's been work or whatever, this time is almost up, okay? So the Four of Swords is normally about taking that deep rest, disconnecting, taking some time away to replenish. Inverted, it means, you know, it's time to go again, it's time to take action. So I feel like that whatever journey you have been on recently, you are gaining the clarity that you need to move forward. We have got the Queen of Wands here. Now the message I'm getting here for the Queen of Wands, I feel as if maybe like I did mention about the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and maybe like there was a jump between where we are and where we want to be. I am wondering if we're maybe kind of wanting to kind of project ourselves more as the Queen of Wands, okay? So the Queen of Cups is like a really emotional person, but they're stable. They wear their heart in their sleeve, but they're emotionally stable. Very loving, nurturing, caring. Whereas like the Queen of Wands, she's a little bit more feisty. Okay, she is grounding, she is caring, but she's got a little bit more spark. She's got a little bit more oomph. She's got a lot more sexual power, a lot more I would say a lot more confidence. Okay, so this, I feel as if this is maybe where we want to be. Okay, this is what I'm picking up from this message. So we're kind of not so much like you hide your emotions away, but maybe we are putting, maybe we're just not leading by our emotions anymore, okay? We're not, maybe not leading with our emotions. We're still caring about what's in here, what our heart's telling us, but we're maybe like stepping out a bit more, maybe being a little bit more vocal, maybe just being a little bit more assertive. This is a great card to have. We've got the World. So I feel as if you're ready for a new relationship. I feel as if you're ready for a new relationship. And I feel like you're gaining clarity in this. I feel as if like you are gaining clarity. It is a question of whether or not you realise, like, stop hiding from yourself. Okay, stop hiding from yourself and be honest with yourself about what you really want. I still feel as if we're maybe not quite ready to pursue this. So maybe this relationship isn't ready. It's not for us right now, or there's still a bit of work to be done before we can connect with this person properly. It could be that this is just not the right connection for you, and maybe you just need to look for someone else. I also want to say that maybe this person that you're dealing with is also maybe a wee bit kind of indecisive. They're not really sure what they want. I feel deep down, maybe for some of you, this person was maybe with someone else before, and they are still hanging on to that. Okay, they're maybe still hanging on to that other person. Maybe they hurt them, and I feel as if like they're not ready for this relationship with you. I feel like even if they moved on and went into that relationship with you, that person's still in their heart. So like they need to get over that, or you need to move on. That's the message I'm picking up from that. Okay, and what advice do we have for September? What's the advice for September? How can we make this the best month? Okay, we've got the Six of Swords. Sorry, we've got Six of Swords, so we've got some movement, albeit a wee bit slow. We've got the Eight of Swords. Okay, oh, okay. Okay, we've got some interesting cards. Again, we've got a lot of watery energy, we've got a lot of cups. Okay. We've got a lot of cups, we've got a lot of swords here, okay, so Six of Swords, we're moving on slowly, we're making decision to move slowly. I feel as if this is all about what's kind of going on emotionally in our head, thinking a lot, and I feel like we need to free ourselves from this kind of prison that we're keeping ourselves in. You know, I feel as if we're doing too much thinking and reflecting and not enough doing. We're not really putting it into action. It's time to free yourself and go after what you really want. Now we've got the Knight of Cups. I feel as if this could be about maybe making a romantic gesture, or someone could be making the romantic gesture towards you. I feel as if there is just, we still need to do a bit of, although you're ready to move on to a new relationship or start something new, we've still got a little bit of emotional healing to do. We've still got, it's more self-love I feel with you. I feel like this is a self-love thing. Can you take yourself out your head and stop criticising yourself and really see yourself for the person that you are? You know, see yourself for the person that you are, not the person that you think that you are. Okay? Seven of Swords reversed. I feel as if this could be someone. I feel as if this could be someone who is. That's Five of Swords. I read that wrong. Sorry. Let me just get a message for this. I feel as if we're picking, when I said about the self-love here, okay, with the Ace of Cups reversed, I feel like maybe we're actively deciding to make up for the damage that we've done to ourselves and we've done to other people have done to us, okay? So I feel like we're maybe like clearing the past hurt, the past energy, okay? Because I feel like this is maybe what is repeating in your life with that the Saturn retrograde, okay? So we're ending old patterns and behaviours. We're ending karmic cycles, and I feel like maybe like in the past in your relationships you've just not felt good enough, or you've not been good enough in your eyes, and this is maybe why the relationships fail. And this is repeating itself, or this is someone that every time you end up in a relationship with someone, they go off with someone else, or that you weren't confident enough to make the move, and this is repeating itself so that you can fix it. Things are looking up with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So I feel that you are in a place, you're gaining confidence, Cancer. You're definitely gaining confidence. And we've got the King of Cups, so I feel like you're definitely moving into this more grounded emotional state. And you're realising that you can give someone, you've got a lot of love to give someone, okay? I feel like you're going to be filling your own cup up. We still don't really know what we want though. We're still not really sure of how to put, make the way forward. So our plans are still not settled, okay? We've still not worked out our plans, or we've not put them into action, or we're kind of trying to put them into action, but we don't have something concrete here, okay? we've still got a decision to make about something, okay? And again, it could be whether we resurrect this relationship that hasn't worked, or we move on, or whether or not we're going to try again with dating, letting people in, or, you know, are you just going to continue to work on yourself a bit more? It's entirely up to yourself. I'm just going to have a look at the romance angels and see what's kind of coming through on the love life. We've got love yourself first. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So yeah, this is about self-love. This is a self-love thing. We've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So again, this could be a romantic connection that you had with someone. It didn't work out. Let's see, would that be successful, or do you have more work to do? Express your love. So it says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel like even if you like confront this person and say, look, I've got feelings for you, or like it may transform how you're feeling, or it may work, it may not work. I feel as if there's a little bit more work to do with you first, okay? Yeah. It's safe for you to love, so I feel like you need to recognise that it's okay to love and be loved. This is more about opening your heart and letting love in, I feel, and working on being okay with that if that love isn't reciprocated, or if it doesn't work out. Like, you need to avoid this going back into yourself and maybe not trying again, okay, if it doesn't work out. We have got separation, so I feel as if like maybe this connection is coming to an end. Maybe it needs to kind of go again so that you can finish off the lessons here, okay? Or it may be that you try again, it doesn't work. It's your decision whether you want to give that a go again, or whether you just want to put that, like, draw a line in it and take the lessons. But please don't make this all about what's wrong with you, okay? Don't make this about, oh, what's wrong with you. Past life relationship, I feel like this connection that you have with this person goes back to a past life. And that's maybe why you feel so strongly about them. But I do feel as if you need to end this cycle, but true love is there. It could be that you end up with this person in the future, or you end up with someone else. I do feel for a lot of you, you need to maybe scrap and take the lessons of the old relationship and start looking to heal, but looking to love yourself first, so that the true love that you are looking for can come in. I know I haven't really focused on money or anything, but yeah, this is kind of be more of a love reading. It's more love messages that came out. Let's see, we've got any advice from the crystal angels. Ceremonies and celebrations, it's time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduation, or anniversaries. This card usually comes out when you're needing to go out and have some fun, okay? Do a wee bit more socialising. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. So exactly what I said with the, the Queen of Wands, become the Queen of Wands. Kind of show up, look at confidence, look at ways you can make yourself more magnetic. Okay, and you've got love life coming out, so renewed romantic love is here for you. Just please sort out how you feel about yourself first, is the message that I'm getting. Okay, so what's going on for you spiritually? Let's see if we can end this with a spiritual message for your personal or spiritual development. What is the message here? Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? So I feel very much this relationship where we're talking about, this love connection, is really just a mirror of how you feel about yourself. And as you work on yourself, I feel like the relationships that you have or the relationship with this person may improve as you do the inner work. Okay. It's triggering you for a reason. It's so that you heal.